Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to JB's RCs. JB here. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all out and ready for Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve and Merry Christmas to everybody. Got a fantastic running video for you today. I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be one of my best ones yet. Got the Redcat Ascent out over at Cotton's RC Village and Adventure. Hanging out with Ian's RCs. His son went with us this day.
Oh, of course. Absolutely, man. You're very welcome.
And this truck, if you keep watching, you will be quite amazed. This pulls just about every single line that I pointed at. And very few modifications to this. Very few upgrades as well to this. And you're going to see some great climbing, some great descending. Going to see some fantastic little V-notch pinches. Some killer side hills, some great side hill downs, some great flex, lots of twisting. Oh gosh, I mean, just a forward weight on this. Look at that, set right on the belly, and we get it over.
And a forward weight on this
super
is
nice.
So good now.
So for upgrades on the truck, we have the Fusion SE 1800 kV 2-in-1. Some brass portal covers up front, the metal 1.9 beadlock SSD wheels, and the 1.9 J Concepts ruptures. And that's it. 3S lipo. Everything else is stock on the truck. Now, as far as mods go, we obviously took off a lot of things. So the rear bed came off, the rear bumper came off. The battery tray came off. The brace for the battery tray came off. What else? Oh, the outer springs for the shocks came off. I left the inner ones, which is opposite what most people are doing, but I still wanted a little more flex. Those outer springs were really short, so it really didn't do much flex-wise. And now that I've driven it 4 or 5 times, those inner springs have softened up, and the suspension, even though it's not maximum articulation,
either the
works
24
just fine,
or the
as you can see.
Either of those elements.
Other than that,
no, that's for
modification-wise, we do have some little spacers on there, little 5mm spacers. So a little brass added there too. And then we have the body mount with Velcro on the sides. And I also pushed out the sliders. Don't know if you can tell in this video or not, but they are out perfectly even with the body now. The side sliders on this were about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch on the inside of the body. So the body would actually hit the rock before the slider would. And it was actually making the body not stay down, stay attached. It kind of annoyed me.
What are you talking
about? This V-notch right here. I can't believe I didn't break a link. This is super tough. Oh gosh, just pinched it right in there. But did it no problem. Anyways, yeah, the side sliders. I just pushed some spacers in behind them and moved them out that 3/4 inch. And then I had to get some longer screws to go in there. So that was quite a bit of modding and stuff to do. But it worked out fantastically. So now the body does not touch anywhere. I did have to trim those front fenders a little as well so that the front tires didn't rub, because I am kept it pretty low as far as where it sits naturally. Yeah, look at this down. No problem, nice and easy. All 4 wheels on the ground. Yeah, this thing is just amazing. Very happy with this. Redcat, you did a great job. I know a lot of people are saying that the chassis is heavy, and it is. It's very thick, solid steel plates. No C-channel or anything to them. But it's stiff. There's just a few plastic pieces that connect it up through the center. Of course, I am running the 20% underdrive on the rear. That comes with it in the box. You can switch that out yourself, no problem. And I was running those stock tires for a long time. They were really good, except I went up to Arapeca with this, which is the sandstone that's out in the open all the time.
There they are.
And they really didn't get as good a traction there as I would hope. So that's when I changed it up to these J Concepts and the metal bead locks on there. So that made a big difference. I had a little weight compared to the plastic ones, and then the grip and performance is just far and beyond better than the stock. So even though those stock tires were great, the rims were plastic and they were glued, so These metal bead locks make a big difference, and I can switch tires all I want on here, which is nice as well. Still running stock servo. As you can see, not a problem at all. That Fusion ST in there, running 7.4 volts to that servo. It's got all sorts of power. It's not loud, and it's plenty fast enough. So, I mean, people could switch that out, I guess, but that's something that's not necessary for this truck, in my opinion, at all. As long as you run that 3S lipo on there and get a different ESC that can pump the power, not a problem. No overheating at all on this. The motor, the ESC, and the servo stayed nice and cool the whole entire ride. I'm running a 1500 milliamp 3S in there, pretty small. It's mounted up on the left side. And of course, I moved the ESC completely when I first did some mods to it. Now it has no ESC because it's connected to the motor, that Fusion. Again, centering all that weight. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the build or anything about the truck, please feel free to throw them in the comments down there. Please enjoy this video. I know I did. Editing this one was one of the funner ones I've done. Got some real good footage on this and some great, amazing, and mind-blowing lines this thing pulls. Yeah, you can see there, not a whole lot of flex, but man, it's so balanced. It doesn't matter. You get it up in these weird positions with that little bit of flex that it has, and it's still just 3 tires or 2 tires even, just grips. The approach and departure angles are insane on this, as you can see. I mean, it's just all around a fantastic crawler. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and again, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Please like, comment, subscribe, and smash that notification button if you haven't already. And get out there and have some fun. See you next time.
Yeah.